squaring off. So the first question was...
We're talking about
one person. No, I agree with you there. I think a lot of folks have greatly underestimated the power of the presidency, and overestimated it rather. They've overestimated the power of the presidency and what a president can accomplish and what their confines are. The powers continue to expand, at least historically, but they're still very limited. Congress has a tremendous amount of power, and we have a tremendous amount of power as citizens for selecting who Congress is. And so I often put a lot of the blame, so to speak, on average citizens. I mean, it's you know, people like to complain and gripe and what have you, but these folks are still elected by us. You can make your argument about super PACs and money and who's funding campaigns and all of those things, but at the end of the day, you know, they get their ballot mailed to them. I get an absentee ballot. I don't like going down to the voting booth. I just fill it out and mail it in early because I'm so obsessive until a lightning bolt can strike me or something. So I want to get that vote in as soon as I can. So you're very right about that. I also think Obama, at least in my view, could have made some better choices early on about his cabinet. It was sort of like the Clinton years redux. He went in and he just sort of brought all the Clintonites back in, which is the Republicans were going to fight him anyway. But when you talk about changing Washington, coming in and bringing in all of the folks that were hated by the preceding administration is dangerous. More important than that, though, he appointed people like Geithner and what have you. The chief architects for our financial demise had major positions in our government. Not to mention the fact that some of them had made sexist statements and racist statements in their positions as university professors and business leaders. So many of us thought, okay, we're starting off on a bad foot here in terms of who is even surrounding the president. So you're right on that level. What to take away from this, and as somebody who's interested in American politics, what I would say is one of the great fears of many folks in America is the growing capacity of our friends and neighbors and brothers and sisters in other countries to influence presidential elections simply by their passion, their letters, their collaborations with people who actually can vote in the United States, their ability to be able to speak to some of these issues. That concerns folks. That's what really concerned a lot of folks about Barack Obama. The 10 million Germans coming out, that scared a lot of people because they were afraid that who's going to really run the country? Is it going to be Americans running the country, or is it going to be other people running the country by proxy? That really scared a lot of people. They didn't see it as a bridge. They saw it as sort of a watering down of America's autonomy by extending all the branches out. And so by learning more about the system and being more connected and involved and speaking and having your voice heard, you actually help empower many of us. Because I can't tell you how many speeches that I gave where I gave examples of this is what Kenyans are saying, this is what Ghanaians are saying, and folks in South Africa, this is what Germans are saying about what they want, this is what people in the Middle East are saying. I remember going to Turkey and coming back, and folks, there are gatherings like this in the United States where people are saying, well, what are the folks in Turkey saying about this and that? And it actually means something. There's power in it. And I think if we can continue these type of dialogues and link ourselves in conversation, we can actually help build the social and cultural and political capital of some folks, not only here but in other areas. One of the reasons why I wanted to come here was to learn more about the British system and the English system as well, because I don't know as much as I should. So it's a very good question, but I think that's what we can do.
Right, and before handing over to Julie, who's going to say a few closing words for us. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah? I just want you to remind you that we have a lecture at the university at 5:15. Interesting?
Yeah.
Come on, you've got to be turned on. We're definitely heading over there.
Time and place.
It's 5:15 at the University of Nottingham on the...
Law and Social Sciences.
Sorry?
Law and Social Sciences.
The Law and Social Sciences building.
I think we have a question.
Law and Social Sciences building. We can't hear back here.
Oh, sorry. But it's 5:15 at the Nottingham University. You know, the big campus, the beautiful campus of Nottingham University. It's the Law and Social Sciences building.
B63.
B63 looking for. 5:15, can't we have it 5:15 English time? Okay?
pay that here too? Okay. That's diaspora.
I just tell people 1:30 for a tip. I'm starting something at 2. So if you would like to join us for a networking lunch tomorrow, get to have a chat with Matt. That's tomorrow at around 12:30 or thereafter at Desi on Stenton Boulevard. But come and see me if you want to come to that, because you know, place is limited. Okay. Did you say there's another question, or
There's somebody at the back.
did somebody have a question at that? Or?
I think he asked it already.
No, it's not.
No? So it just leaves me to thank the WEA, the Workers' Educational Association, for supporting today's event, the African, Caribbean and Asian Forum, who also supported today's event, my people at Bright Ideas, there's some of them over there blogging away and tweeting away, and some former Bright Ideas people as well. And of course everybody here for coming to support today's event. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if we can get you back again.
I love it. I love it. Absolutely.
You lot need to keep me sweet if you want to see me again. I'm gonna hand over to Julie for some final, for some closing words.
We
And
want to
then we'll
empower
wrap up.
Matt, don't we? Yeah, let's
Please,
empower him
please
through
do.
that.
Okay, folks.